So, thank you and good evening, students, for joining this webinar on certified in cybersecurity. So, this webinar we are specifically focusing on students who want to start their career in a cybersecurity field. I'll be spending next 20 to 30 minutes to explain about what much of scope we have in a cybersecurity field and what level of certifications you can start in initial of your career with the free. Okay, so the examination is free. Okay, the training is a cost here. Okay, so let me take you to a quick agenda what we are going to discuss and how is cybersecurity in today's world. Let me share my screen quickly. So I hope so the screen is visible. Anyone please acknowledge, is it visible?
Yes, yes, it is.
Thank you. So, what we are going to discuss means why cybersecurity field, what level of scopes we have in the cybersecurity field, and how we need to start as a beginner in the cybersecurity field. So, first of all, welcome back to the webinar hosted by Manvaasam Institute. So, we help students in mentoring and providing a skill-based trainings. So, to first of all, you want to understand a cybersecurity, we have a huge demand in a market. So if you take a overall job value, okay, demanding job skill set in the top five, cybersecurity places a third place. So to understand this cybersecurity, you need to have a vast knowledge in different modules, especially the operating systems, networks, and recent cyber attacks and the threats. So if you see the definition of cybersecurity, it's nothing but it's a practice of safeguarding your systems from an hackers. And the primary goal of cybersecurity. So when coming with an organization, it's very important to protect their data. Either it may be a client data or a customer data or employee data. And they need to make sure the CAA in the place. It means a confidentiality, integrity, and the availability. I don't want to take too much technical here. Okay. So those things will be covered as a part of overall training program. The next we have a malware threats, phishing threats, denial of service attacks, and the importance of a cybersecurity today is wherever you go, an organization or even a small startup, even a small educational institute, they want to safeguard their customer data. Customer data is their mobile numbers, email IDs, and their own content. So you want to safeguard those data from an outside hacker. So that's why a cybersecurity plays a huge and important role. Now, why cybersecurity? Why we need to start our career in a cybersecurity? The first example, it's one of the top three demanding skills in the market. Then you can protect your own personal data as well and the organizational data as well. And you want to building a trust between your customers, and you want to understand uh, the various level of complaints. For example, RBI will release few set of complaints. Okay, so all those risk and complaints you need to understand. And recently they have introduced a cyber law as well. Okay, so we have a toll-free number of 1930 where you can report your cyber related crimes there. Okay, now coming with how I can start my cybersecurity career, what and all things I need to learn here. So to understand the cybersecurity threats, first you need to have a basic knowledge about a malware. So malware is a script or an application or an executable files which gains an unauthorized access. Maybe you have a smartphone. Okay, so in the smartphone you have installed a freely available application from the internet. Okay, it may be a malware, maybe a some person who can access or monitor your microphone, your screen, and even you can access a gallery and the camera as well. And you need to have a good knowledge about the phishing, especially the links which pop-ups in a familiar groups like a WhatsApp and the Telegram groups. And the denial of service attacks, so especially target on the organizations who have their own web applications and the data centers. And the ransomware, especially they lock your system and they will demand you to pay a huge amount. Okay, so these are the basic common threats. I just want to take a overview. Okay, then as I told, key cybersecurity frameworks, we have four levels of cybersecurity frameworks. We have NIST and ISO ISC 27001, and we have CSI controls, and we have some other controls like RBI regulatory controls like a PCI DSS. Okay, so other RBI other regulatory controls we have. So why this control means we need to fulfill as an organization. If your controls are fulfilled or your organization is fulfilled this framework, it means the organizational data is safe and secure. And next, what type of career I can start in a cybersecurity? So you will be landing in any of the job profiles. You can start your initial career as as a security analyst. With a later experience, you can promote to a security consultant, and you can, if you are especially focused on interest on breaking a system or penetrating the systems, you can go for this penetration testing and ethical hacking course. And if you are good at handling those attacks, okay, you can go for this incident responders. So other than this, there are many profiles in the market: IAM analyst, Azure Cloud, okay, admin, then Okta admin, and risk and compliance officer. Okay, so there are n number of job markets are there. You can see there is a shortage of 12.5 million cybersecurity professional by 2025. So think why you not be one among those 12.5 million. So what you can do to start your cybersecurity career. Now, these are the some of the essential skills for cybersecurity success. I cannot say you need to have all those skills. At least out of the six, a minimum of two skill set is required to start your career. One will be the technical skills. You have a good knowledge in the networking, programming, and the security protocols. It may be your router, switch, or operating languages, PowerShell, Python, scripting languages, and security protocols. You need to have a good understanding how DSCP works, and you need to have a good problem-solving technique, which helps to take and work complex systems and take a decisions on this. Then it means you need to have a depth knowledge so that you can in most of the careers, communication skills plays a major role. Okay, now I will take you one free certifications where you can start and you can and other certifications bodies where you can go and take the certifications. And there are some paid and freely certifications are available. Okay, so some of the certification like CompTIA, Security Plus, CES, CASSP. So these are paid certifications. The exam voucher starts from 14,000 to 85,000 rupees. Okay, but I have one offer in ad. Okay, so you can go and take this certification with the free of. Then some internship opportunities we can get in a good companies and the reputational companies. Okay, so as of now, our institute or Manvaasam don't have a security team in future. Okay, so you can join with us, and you can look for some YouTube based videos or a training where you can go and learn and skills as well. But from our institute end, we are offering one training program. Okay, so where you can start your cybersecurity career. We will make sure from the getting a certification, we will give a complete end-to-end support. Okay, so let me take you to the certification here. So as of now, I will take a quick pass. The certification I'm going to say is certified in cybersecurity. I know how many of them are aware about it. Let me show security. A set of list. Okay, so where huge resources are available, and you can refer this once you enroll this course. This CC, it's a basic, a beginner level certification. Maybe a college or a non-IT person also can go and take this certification. But before taking this certification, you need to have enough a broad knowledge on the cybersecurity field. Okay, so this certification is offered by IC Square. And if you see the overall certification, the examination, you need to take in ISC score exam center. Okay, these are offline exam. You need to go to their center and you need to take this exam. Okay, so this exam totally it's a 12 hours of exam. Sorry, 2 hours of exam. The number of questions is 100 questions you need to answer. All are MCQ, multiple choice questions. And you need to score 70 percentage. It means out of 100, 70 questions you need to answer in a right way. Okay. Then exam availability will be in English, and the exam is a completely proctoring. Okay. So the system will be provided from their end. Okay. So you have a good internet as well. Okay. You need to go and take this exam. Okay. Now, coming back to this, what are the domains they are covering here? Okay, so if you see, there are totally 5 domains where I've given with the weightage of this. The first domain is security principles, so which mainly focus on the CAA part. Okay, then other controls, all those things. Then second domain two focus more about the business continuity and the disaster recovery and the incident response plan as well. Okay, so it consists of a weightage of 10% of marks, and domain 3 focus on the access controls, especially your role-based access, discriminatory access, and mandatory based access and attribute-based access. Sorry about it, I'm going here too technical, okay, but these are the very basic things you need to know before starting your cybersecurity career. Then network security, it focus more about the networking devices, protocols. Okay, so all those things. It contain the weightage around 24 percentage. And finally, a security operations, especially how you are handling the logs, managements, MDR, okay, MXDR, okay, RDR solutions, everything comes here. So the overall weightage you need to focus especially on this domain 1, 3, and domain 4. Okay, so these are the chapters involved in it under each and individual domain. So we have a confidentiality part, integrity, availability, and the risk management, then security controls, then what are the ethics you need to follow, and the governance process. And under domain 2, so what is meant by business continuity and the incident response and the disaster recovery. And we have access controls. Okay, so domain 3, which focus more about the physical access, your CCTV, and logical access, especially your discriminatory, mandatory, and role-based access. Domain 4 focus on more about network security, where we will be detailedly discussing about computer networking devices, attacks related to the network, and network infrastructure as well. And even the cloud also we are discussing here. And domain 5 is a security operations. Okay, we will be discussing more about data security, the encryption concept, decryption concept, and the system handling part, and the security policies, how the policies will help to safeguard your security, and the awareness trainings. Okay, this is an overview about this certified in cybersecurity program. Okay, and we have a detailed view on the mentors who can help and train the persons and help them to get us certified in the first attempt itself. And this is a third batch we are running. Okay, so the first batch we have started on December. Okay, the second batch we have run specifically for working professionals. Okay, so this is our third batch. Okay, so the February is our third batch. Okay, so I will show you some more things. Okay, so which will help you for your certification program as well. Okay, we have a chapter wise things, and we have importantly one of the practice test. Okay, you need to clear the exams, right? So we have a dump of practice test along with the answers as well. Okay, so we have almost 200 set of questions in 3 sets. Okay, so one set 1 200, set 3 200, set uh, 3 200, so almost 500 to 600 questions we have in hand. So all these questions are embedded in our LMS portal. Okay, where you can go and keep on practicing n number of times. Once you are confident in it, you can go and book this exam. Okay, so now I'm taking a quick pass. Any questions regarding anyone, I'm happy to assist. And I will show you the portal where you can go and book it. And as I told, the exam is a free, and the training we are charging. Okay, so the overall the training program we have designed. Okay, so it's an 40 plus hours. I repeat, the overall training program is a 40 plus hours, which consists of recordings, live class, and the assignment, some practical things. Okay, so it will be two batches are happening based on, if you can join weekday batches as well and the weekend batches as well. Weekend batches 4 hours on Saturday and the Sunday. So Saturday 4 hours, Sunday 4 hours, and weekday batches it's like around 2 hours on each day. Okay, so probably it will be evening. Okay, after 6 the batches will start. Okay, to I need to support college students as well. Okay, they will be free after 6. So if it is a weekday, Monday to Friday, 2 hours per day, or if it is a weekend by Saturday, Sunday, 4 hours per day. Okay. Then what I will get, sir, what I will get if I get this certification. Okay. So if you want to start your career in a cybersecurity, you can go for the CC certification. If you have a CC certification in a profile or a resume, maybe in a LinkedIn or a resume, there is an highly chance, okay, your resume will get shortlisted and you will be called for an interview. And even uh, persons from a non-IT, if they want to switch to an cybersecurity, a technical field, they can do this certification as well. Okay. Then coming with the course fees, this course fees we have designed for a 40 years, we are charging around 3,000. Okay. So which is very less in the market, specifically for a training only. Okay. So under this 3,000, what and all things you will be getting means you will be getting an LMS portal access where you can go and take n number of tests, okay, via mobile application, and you can watch videos, training videos of 20 plus hours. Okay, then you can attend a live class. If you missed out, those recordings also will be available in the LMS portal. Okay, then we'll be helping you to get a booker for an exam based on your ready and the availability. Okay, we'll get a complete end-to-end accountability. Once you onboarded to the training, get the certification. Okay. So any questions, team here? Okay. Can you tell me how to apply for this training course at Manvaasam Institute? That's a good question. Okay. So what I can do, I will share you a link. Okay. So this is a payment link we have created. I'm just posting it in the chat option. Okay. So if you are interested, what you can do, there is a partial payment here. Okay. You can do a minimum of 10 rupees or 500 rupees or 100 rupees. Okay. How much you have, you can do a free registration. Okay. Initial registrations, you can do it. And you attend first 1 day session. Okay. If you're satisfied it, you can continue it. Otherwise, the amount you have paid, okay, will be refunded back to you. Okay, so this was a commitment we are giving for a persons who are enrolling for this particular program. Any other questions, team or students here? Okay, so I think no questions. Okay, so thanks for joining this webinar hosted by Manvaasam Institute. Kindly keep updated by joining our Manvaasam community group in the link as well. So you can join our official community group to get a regular updates. Just give me a second so that I can paste the link here. Okay. Yeah. So this is our official WhatsApp group. You can join and you can follow us for programs. Okay. So thank you, students. Thanks for joining this webinar, and thanks especially Prasanna and Kumaran and Nitish for helping me to host this in such a successful way. Thank you, team.
Sir,